Hi everyone, welcome to another live streaming webinar on LtdSaasGuru. This is your host Suhas Bhatt. Today we'll be connecting with the founder, Rick, uh, who is the founder of RecNGo, which means record on the go. I hope so. That is the meaning of the product. So I'm super excited about this product. Is being part of media fraternity for 8 years. I completely understand how difficult it is for us to carry a large equipment when we want to do live streaming for our clients. And Rec and Go is something which you can start live streaming with your mobile phone, that too with multi-camera setup. Uh, so, without any further ado, let me quickly onboard Greg to this live stream and let's hear it from him. Hi, Greg. How are you?
Thank you for the opportunity to being here. So it's our pleasure to present ourselves and the RecNGo. So I can't wait to show you what you can do with the RecNGo actually.
That's fantastic. Greg, lovely to have you on board. We did miss our last conversation though, but I think stars have connected well today. We did manage to go live and connect with you. Greg, coming to our regular questions, I mean, we want to understand a bit about your background.
Yeah,
I did go through your background. You have mentioned that you were a videographer or you got something to do with photography or videography. That is how you started your career. That sounds
yeah,
very interesting. A lot of SaaS founders who I have personally met or have interviewed in the past, they are hardcore tech folks. Uh,
yeah.
they have a very hardcore technology background. Just help me understand how things fall in place for you, and why did you
Sure.
manage to, or how did you manage to build Rec and Go?
Me and my co-founder partner, we came from the media live streaming industry. So in some years ago, approximately 8 years ago, we saw on the market. We just run another company. We use another streaming solution. We developed another streaming solution. I am not developer. I'm just a guy who saw something on the market, and I am a pro videographer, and we figured out what we can do in the future. So let's go back some years ago. We saw on the market, if someone wanted to just do a live stream on an event, conference, or any kind of sports events, they used we used a huge equipments, cameras, cables, computers, coders, encoders, etc. So it's a very techy things to do it. We went to an event, let's say to Brazil, with 4 or 5 or 6 people with these huge suitcases and etc. And the profit margin was very low. We worked a lot, and approximately in 2015 or 16, we saw, it will be obvious to open your phone, just click on, for instance, on Facebook or Instagram, and you are on live. I use my phone, one click, and I'm on live. It's basic, but it's very limited in functionality because you cannot insert a picture, a video, add a layer, or just show a tag, a name tag insert on you during the live stream. If you would like to do this, you cannot use your mobile devices. You have to go back to the original ways, the suitcases, the large cameras, cables, and etc. So approximately 2016 and 17, we just wanted to do a software for ourselves, which is the RecNGo. So in 2018, we created the RecNGo that was just without UX, UI, any other things, just the basic features. Let's connect two cameras together. So I have multiple camera angles, and I can insert pictures and videos. And we started doing, mobile-based streaming solutions as a service. And we saw, okay, the market needs it. So why we go further? Why not go further? So we created this software. We put hard effort in it, a lot of money, a lot of work, And right now RecNGo is a rock solid pro solution for the streamers who would like to do a live stream with the mobile devices on the largest platforms in a high quality.
Greg, can I safely assume that this is an enterprise product, not just for a B2C customer, I mean B2C uh, uh, target base, or this is also for a B2B enterprise solution?
Sure.
Can I safely go to a large media house and say that we can do live streaming with this particular product?
Sure. So we have two options to use this software. So if you're a vlogger, YouTuber, influencer, or just a guy who would like to do live streams from a conference, because I have some clients, just download the RecNGo, pay for the packages or monthly or yearly, and use it. So you can do as many live streams as you wish. You won't get any other plus fees or any other things. This is for the B2C segment. So go to the App Store, Google Play, or App Gallery on Huawei devices and download it and use it. If you are an enterprise, the B2B or B2E session, we can give to the clients multi licenses, let's say 10 or 15 licenses with customer support, with any other features that they wish to add to the product. And we can develop it and to help. Okay, you need this and that. Okay, we can help you. So this is for the enterprises.
So the Greg, right now the product on AppSumo, you're saying this is for B2C folks?
Yes, yes, yes. But if
You'll
there
be
is
more than happy to customize it for enterprise folks if they come to you and connect with you, and you'll be able to give them a custom solution for a large bandwidth use case.
yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, Greg, we would love to see a quick demo of
Sure.
how this works. Before you start the demo, I have a couple of quick questions. I've got old phones lying in my home.
Okay.
I'm a big collector of phones. I've got phones right from Nokia 1100, 3310. Yes, of course, I cannot use them. However, once we started using this touch screens, there are multiple phones which are lying. Uh, I mean, I'm not using them. Can I still use my old Android 9.0 or 10.0? Would they work with RecNGo?
It's a perfect question. I can't wait to see the results. So, from my side, if I remember well, we support the Android devices back to Android 6, I think. So if you have Android 6 on these phones,
Okay,
actually you can run the RecNGo, and if you use the same Wi-Fi network, you can connect the devices together. But it's always a great to and a pleasure to see, okay, how on old phones can work with the devices what we use nowadays. So
right.
yes.
I think that's one of the use case which I was planning to do. My sister, she's a blogger. She has
Mm,
a cooking blog, and she loves to write content. However, I've been
yeah,
suggesting her to live video content where she
sure,
can cook and she can showcase. So even she has like three, four phones lying down, the Apples of the world and the Androids of the world. I said, why don't you use Rec and Go? Give a multi short video tutorial of the entire cooking process. I think that is something which a lot of vloggers they do not do it. They just do a single facing camera. They talk to their audience. I think this will give them a much better picture of what she is cooking, or
sure,
how she can showcase her talent to the world.
sure,
Okay,
sure,
now
sure,
it's
sure. So
the stage is yours. Love to see how the product works. Uh,
perfect.
yep.
So let me just share my screen. Just please give me a feedback that you can see right now my screen. I hope you can.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. So here we are. This is the RecNGo. So if you downloaded the RecNGo from the Google Play or the App Store or the Gallery, store, and you installed it, you can try the software without the registration or any other things. Just open it and you can see what you can do here. So we want to create a software that allows the people to create a professional live streaming or a recorded video without any hard efforts. Just use the mobile devices. Uh, no need to buy any hardware, other equipment, to pay for the rental things and etc. So here we are. This is the studio interface where magic happens always. uh, in the left corner here, you can add a multi-camera sources. This is my local camera, this is a tablet, and this is my table in the office. And if you use an other devices, let's open an Android or iOS device, download the RecNGo again, use the same shared 5G network or the Wi-Fi network, so you have to be on the same router. To add an extra camera sources, just open the RecNGo on another phone, click on the external device, wait a sec, and voila, here we are. We just added a new camera source here. You can switch between them. As you can see, we are on live here. I can change the position here. Okay, I would like to move this to this. This is the local camera, this is the iPhone. Okay, let's switch between the camera sources. You can switch between up and front. So here is the ceiling. Let's go back and let's see what you can do. So up to 12 Android or iOS devices you can add to this studio interface. I will just remove it from here. It's a very easy thing. And let's go back. So if you use the same Wi-Fi network or the shared 5G again, you can add an external camera sources up to 12. It's very easy to use. What you can do with the cameras, you can use your microphones. I will talk about it later. So you can switch between the camera sources because the one device has a back and the front camera and other lenses. You can switch between them. You can turn on or off the flashlight. It can be a sign for the host or for the interview during the interview which camera you use, so you can just have them, okay, look at this camera or this one. You can switch between on and off the autofocus. You can change the white balance here in a easy way, or just use an auto one. You can zoom in or out remotely. So if you use another device, on another, room, for instance, you can remotely zoom in or out or switch between the lenses here. So you don't have to be there actually. And you don't have to use any other cables actually. So here, a sources panel, you can add, as I show you, camera sources. You can add pictures and you can add video clips. So if you add the picture here, just tape it and voila, here is a logo, for instance. Or in any other cases, a picture can be a layer. Okay, for instance, you are on a conference, you are showing something on the stage, and the presenter just cut a PPT during the presentation, and okay, the presenter just talking, and voila, here is the presentation slides. Thank you very much. Let's go back, and here is a layer with this picture. I will put this here. I can change the size and everything here, save the layer, and voila, here it is, the presentation slide again, on the screen, and just tape it, and you can use another one. You can use the layers with the logos and with the messages, or you can use the layer to show a product during the live stream. Okay, guys, we are selling shampoos today. Please buy it because we are on sale, 50% off. So buy it right now. Don't miss the opportunity. What you can do with these layers and how you can edit it. Let's click here, edit a layer, and here you can see the sections actually. So you can add here with this plus icon an image. An image can be, for instance, this shampoo PNG. You can add a solid fill, which is the background here. This is the solid fill, this is the background here. And you can add text. This is a text. If you use a solid fill, which is a background actually, you can switch between the colors here, spectrum or any other options. You can change the fading here, and let's go back. If you use a text, here you can edit it. So you can tape your text here. It will refresh, and you can see right now. So you can change the color of the text again here. You can change the size. You can switch between the letters, of course, and
So this
delete
is
it.
an inbuilt editor.
Yes, this is the editor. So here during the RecNGo layer functions, if you created an image with Canva or Photoshop, you can use it, of course. Just save it and send it to yourself via email or AirDrop or any other Bluetooth or any other solution. If you have a picture or a graphic design, if you have a graphic design as a picture on your studio device, just click here, image, and use this as an image, and you can insert it from your photo gallery. Or if you don't have a graphic, you can create for yourself here from the RecNGo software. You can change the transition. For instance, let's do something crazy. Let's go here and go back here. So
Okay.
yes, yeah, and you can change the fading function here as well when you cut between the camera sources, pictures, and videos. I really like the fading because it's very smooth and professional. So this is the gallery and the sources layers interface in the studio session, the RecNGo. And what you can do with the audio mix panel. So if you have another source, let me just reconnect my phone again into the RecNGo system. I will just add my phone here. Wait just a sec. And here is my iPhone again. Voila. Here we are. As you can see, here is the iPhone. I will just change the name because I would like to just COM1. Okay, I know this is the COM1, for instance. And here, as you can see, we use the master microphone, which is the studio microphone, what we use right now. This is my tablet's microphone, built-in microphone. In any other cases, if you use another camera sources as an external camera sources, you can switch between the camera sources and you can switch between the audio sources as well. So if you use this COM1 in another room and you would like to just cut the video, you just cut the video and mute the camera. Okay, here we are. People are coming here and say hello. Everyone says hello, but we cannot hear them because we just mute the camera one. If you just unmute the camera one and mute the microphone, we will hear everything from this room, from the camera one room. So we see the picture and we can hear the voices from there, or we can just mute them and unmute ourselves again. So you can switch between the camera sources and the audio sources as well at the same time as you wish.
we have a question. The
Sure.
overlays which you showed, will it be? I mean, can users click on the overlays? You have mentioned buy now or purchase now, 50% off. Is it clickable or
Yes, thank you for the question. We created this. This is an unclickable function right now, but we are planning to make some development, which is a live selling function. This is in our roadmap, because we saw if you do a Facebook live stream or an Instagram live stream, you cannot use a clickable function on it. So we had to figure out what we can do with this, and in the future we have a solution to develop it and to run these layers as a clickable uh, one actually.
live e-commerce is becoming big. At least here in India, I've seen brands like Amazon. They've been doing live e-commerce on their website,
Sure.
and they have added clickable options for consumers. As the influencers start talking about the product, you'll be able to see an overlay of products beneath them,
Sure.
and as someone clicks on it, redirects them to the landing page where they can purchase the product. I mean, if you can add that feature over here, that'll be like path breaking for some of the influencers who can start
Absolutely.
selling their own products within their platform.
Absolutely. So that's the key. So if we can get feedbacks from our users, okay guys, please develop this and that, we can hear that, and of course we can develop these features in the future, and we are happy to do this to the people.
So, Greg, correct me if I'm wrong. So for me to use RecNGo, I need at least two devices. One will be the main device. It can be an iPad,
Yeah.
or it can be one phone, which connects to multiple other phones. All the device should download RecNGo software, right? All the devices need to have RecNGo software installed in the
Yes.
either the phone or the iPad. That is how
Yes.
it works. Then
Yes.
I connect all the device using the same Wi-Fi SSID and password, so that all the mobile devices are connected together.
Yes.
And application is open at the same time. Then I interconnect with each individual phone's camera, and I change the camera names by camera 1, 2, 3, 4 as
As you
two
wish.
different devices. Correct.
Yes, yes, yes. So you can use, if it just if you would like to do a multi-camera angle live stream, of course you need a multi-camera solution. So you need another phones. If you would like to just run uh, uh, a studio from your phone and one camera angle is enough for you, and you would like to just add a layer as a logo or any other things, for instance here, and you use just one camera angle because you have only one phone or tablet, you can use just one device. So it depends on you, what projects would you like to do. You can run the RecNGo software on the mobiles and on the tablets as a studio and as an external. So right now we use my iPad as a studio, and we use as an external camera source my iPhone. But it can be on a different way. So we can use my phone as a studio, and the tablet can be an external camera source. Yes.
I've got another question. A user is asking, can they use their Blackmagic camera to connect with any type of interface and go live using RecNGo?
Yeah, in the future, in the nearest future, we are happy to announce our desktop version on the Mac version. So RecNGo will be available during the summer, or before the summer, during the spring, the RecNGo MacBook version on the desktops, and end of this year we will run the Windows version as well. So you can connect your any other external camera sources, mills, DSLR, or any other things into the RecNGo software, and of course you can run them. But wait for the desktop version.
So if I have a HDMI converter, I should be able to
Yes,
bypass it through my MacBook or my desktop, and I should
sure.
be able to go live.
Sure. We are on it. It's not an easy topic for the developers, but we are on it.
I mean, that will become a full-fledged streaming setup for any professional out there. If you ask me, being in media, this is a super expensive setup.
Yeah,
And if you guys can pull it off, nothing like that, it straight away becomes an enterprise solution for majority of the users out there.
sure.
And I'm not sure uh, how well the user understands how complicated a multi-camera setup it is. You need at least 6 to 7 folks working with you, battling out, checking the cameras, checking the mics, checking the hardware, checking the wires, and you need to go back and forth with your guest to check their mics again and ensure that everything is working fine. You need to also check your 5G or your internet
Yeah.
is working fine. And RecNGo makes it so simple. You need a couple of mobile phones, connect it across, and voila, and your life. This is how powerful the product is. I'm so happy to see a live demonstration from Greg himself. Uh,
Yes.
on an average, what is the bandwidth consumption or the data consumption uh, through your software? If I have to do a live streaming of 1 hour,
Yeah. So, you mean if you run live stream on Facebook and 1 hour live stream on Facebook? You asking this?
if I have to run a live stream across Facebook, YouTube, and
Yes.
multiple other platforms, what will be the data consumption if I'm using P?
Approximately, it depends on. Let me show you what you can do here with this gear icon. So you can set up your project. I will answer your questions. Just give me a sec, please.
Sure.
So here you can choose between the quality, the low, medium, and high. If you use high, which is a full HD resolution, if you run a 1 hour live stream in full HD quality, it means approximately 1 gigabyte.
Perfect.
Yes. If you go lower, for instance, medium, approximately 700 megabytes or something, 700, 800 approximately, yes. Yes, and I would like to show you what you can do with the project settings. So when we just created the rectangle, uh, before these years 2016 and 15, we went to Brazil. We had a conference at the morning, and after that we had another one in the evening, and we had to use different setups, different layers, different camera angles, different graphics, name tags, and etc. So we had to always prepare everything. It costs more than 2 hours, to get the files and to insert into the software and use it again, and etc. So when we just created the rectangle, we wanted to do something different to run it more smoothly or more easy. So here, as you can see, you can create your own projects and you can prepare yourself and the software before the production. So create a new project, add a name, let's say project 2, choose the orientation, horizontal or vertical, it depends on the platform where you go actually. Choose the quality, choose the external camera latency. It can help you to balance the Wi-Fi problems. But if you have a good Wi-Fi upload speed with 15 megabytes, you can choose the low and you don't have to worry about anything. We use automatic bitrate system in the RecNGo, so we can help you in any internet connection problems. Let's choose the target. YouTube and Facebook is integrated, so you can do a YouTube live stream from the software. You just need to insert your stream key here, or you can do a Facebook live stream. You can do a Facebook live stream on your own wall, It can be just a test, only you can see this content, or you can put your live stream on a group, or on any other pages if you have an admin or other access to the platform. You can add a content title and etc. here. You can do with RecNGo a live stream and the recording at the same time. Just click on this button on and off. If you do here right now a Facebook live stream, you can record the production at the same time. And the magic is also here, in the bottom of the screen, you can record your remote camera sources as well. So if you use, let's say, 6 other cameras as an external ones, you can just click here, and if you added these 6 cameras, you can save the files, the raw files from the camera angles into the phones or the tablets. So you will get every video files after the production. So right now we are doing a Facebook live stream with the recording and the advanced recording with the external camera source recording as well. So it's perfect. Or if you don't want to do live stream, you can just click here, streaming disabled, and you can record your production on the studio device, and you can record your external camera sources raw files as well. Or you can do a custom live stream with the custom RTMP URL and the stream key as well. So if you created this project, just open it, and voila, here we are. Everything is here. We can set it up, the layers and etc. So if you have to go right now to a sports event, and do a soccer game live stream right now, you can insert the layers here, do this event, and let's go to a conference, use another project, and you can set it up before the production actually.
Greg, I can go live one social media at a time, or can I multi to different destinations altogether?
Right now, you can do only one direction live stream on one platform, but we recommend you to use, if you would like to do a multi streaming, so on a different ways, let's say 5 directions, you can use Rustream or any other softwares to do it, and you can insert the stream key here, as I showed you
So let me
here.
use RTMP source.
Yes, RTMP source here.
Yeah.
Yes, just insert here, and you can do a multi-stream. We are planning to do a multi-streaming solution, but it's a very hard question to insert into our software what kind of platforms we should allow to multi-stream at the same time. So let's say LinkedIn, YouTube, or Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. So we haven't decided yet which what should we do, but we are planning to do this in the future. We will ask you guys, so if you prefer any other solutions about or regarding the multi-streaming, just please feel free to contact us.
So right now, Rec and Go stands in between wave video, one stream, or it's a different product altogether for multi-streaming, or are you planning to become an hybrid product in the future? How do you look yourself in next couple of years? How do you think this product is going to emerge out in the market? Because
Yeah.
right now I can see that I can connect multiple cameras. I can do a multi streaming through multi-camera setup. I can get the source files, which is the raw files, which I can directly download on my phone. Then I can ask my editor to edit the video, which then I can take it live. That is one of the use case which I can see. The second use case is I can go live with one particular source or destination with by switching the cameras as a multi camera setup. That's the second use case which I see. The third use case with the RTMPs, I can go to multiple destinations using Rec and Go. But there are three different use cases which I can see. However, it is still in the nascent stage, if I'm not wrong. you are planning to add lot many destinations within the platform basis on the customer feedback.
Yes, yes, of course. Yes, of course.
uh, Craig, if you can enlighten our audience on some of the use cases which your customers have come back, uh, and how they are using Rec and Go to amplify their business or monetize their business. Because one of the ways I can see that I can straight away go to a small business owner and tell him that I'm going to shoot a video for you, uh, using Rec and Go, and where we can talk about your business. It can be a live broadcast, something similar to this. It can be like more or less like an interview sessions. This is one of the ways which I can see a lot of small agency owners can start monetizing or can add value added services for their customers. So if you could also enlighten us or help us understand how your customers are using Rec and Go to make some money out of the product.
Sure. So your examples were perfect. So thank you very much. These are the primary use cases, of course. On the other hand, small video teams, use the Rectangle to to do a live stream from a wedding, for instance, to do a live stream from a small startup conference, or a bigger conference, but in a small hall. So yeah, video producers, small video companies, content creators can use the Rectangle. Let's say I am a English teacher who would like to do closed private, I mean the private Facebook group, live events. I can do this. Or I am a dance teacher, or a surf teacher from Sydney, and I would like to do live videos because the algorithm is always preferable on these platforms, Facebook, YouTube, etc. If you run a live on these platforms, you will always be on the top. uh, so content creators can use the RecNGo as well to create a better live stream production with this software in a cost-effective way. I hope I answered the
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that becomes an additional revenue source for a lot of small agency owners out there, or
Yes.
someone who is offering photography and a videography service. Live wedding streaming has become popular during COVID times. We have seen wedding happening during COVID times. People were not able to attend the wedding. I mean, they could watch. I mean, I've seen some of these videographers struggling to live stream. They had got a big kit. Uh, they had been struggling to stream it on YouTube. I think with just a simple tripod, Rec and Go software installed to it, just keep the tripod in front of the wedding area, and I think you're good to go.
Yes.
And how long I can stream, Greg? Can I stream it for an hour, 2 hours, 24 hours, non-stop?
Actually, nonstop. It depends on the platform. So if you have a good internet connection, and if you use for instance, YouTube, I think on Facebook right now, because of the policies, we are a third party solution on the Facebook side. You can do a 6 hours or 8 hours live stream. Sometimes they change. Uh, Constantly live stream, continuously live streaming, or if you just run a YouTube live stream, you can do actually anytime, any long. I hope you are here, guys, and you can hear me. Yes, I hope I answered the question.
Yes, I'm trying to take some questions. Uh, okay, can we do post production together with the tool, Greg, or post production is something which you're kept out of this tool? Because we could see some sort of small editable options, like I could add accent bands within your
Hmm.
tool. Are you trying to create a holistic product where the users can stream, do multi-destination streaming, including
Mhm.
a bit of editing? Is that the kind of platform are you trying to create for the future using RecNGo, or you want to be a platform which is solely for uh, live streaming?
We would like to stick to this concept. We would like to just develop a software with so what you can do with the Rectangle. I mean, this is the behind the scenes software. So if you use the Rectangle, you can create a better quality videos on the largest platforms. We support this.
All right. Uh, Users who have joined in on YouTube, we are happy to take any questions, anything on media, how media fraternity works. Uh, Greg has enough experience for you guys to understand how multi-streaming works and the expensive kits that come in, the type of cameras that you guys can use right now. Apple phone 14, I believe, yeah, Apple 14 is a movie camera. We have seen movies being produced using Apple 14 phones. So I don't think you need a Blackmagic camera or Canon or Sony mirrorless cameras. A basic, I don't want to call Apple phone a basic phone. Does a tremendous job in terms of quality of the video. Uh, with just your phone, you should be able to take your production up a notch, start pushing your clients for additional service. I'm 100% sure they would love this type of service coming in, because not many of them understand the power of live video and the immediate connection that they can build with their audience. Once you have
Sure.
a good number of audience in their platform, maybe if it is a Facebook group or it is a YouTube channel that you run in, you can have immediate conversation and probably some sales coming out of it.
Absolutely.
Greg, how long are you planning to be on AppSumo platform with this lifetime deal? Would you like to talk more about the lifetime deal that you're offering? I'm sure that you wouldn't want to run this lifetime deal forever. It will be for a certain period of time. Uh, how are you planning to push this promotional activity on AppSumo? Is it for
From a,
another or so?
right now, to answer these questions, you can be sure that the rectangle will be available on the AppSumo end of the summer.
All right. uh, I think users should definitely pick it up. Unless you give it a try, install it on your phone, you will not be able to understand the product pretty well. I mean, it's not one of those SaaS software which you install uh, right now in your desktop, because they do not have that version. Once it comes in, I think it's going to be a banger of a product. We have another question. Is it possible to integrate with Restream? Nero Walia has a question, Greg.
With the customer template, you can integrate um to use the rectangle with the REST stream, of course. Yes.
And Greg, if you could also enlighten, what's the charges like in your country for a streaming solution that you guys offer? I know how much we charge here in India. At least for enterprise accounts, it's a bomb of a cost.
Mm.
The media house, as a media house, that's our job. We definitely charge a bomb. But want to understand from you, how is it in your country? How are the media folks using your product, or the small businesses, agencies using your product? How much are they
Yeah.
charging in general?
Right now, uh, we sell the product approximately, $50, for instance, or something, and they use in a different way. So bigger companies, buy multi licenses. They love to do the live production with the rectangle because it's very easy to use on the fields, and they can use anytime, anywhere actually, and then it's easy to set it up, and you can save time and money at the same time. So but from their side, I cannot name anything, or put it on the table.
Yeah, I mean, I think they can go anywhere from 750 to $1,000 per session.
Yeah,
I think I'm looking at that pattern for a small business just to get things started.
yeah,
So you're priced it at $49 or $59 on AppSumo.
yes.
Yeah, you're making like users can make easily about I mean big monies in one session if they can pick up the product.
Sure. So if you just download the RecNGo and you buy it on the AppSumo, let's say just get one client and you will earn more.
True. All right, let me see if I can pick up a few other questions from the Facebook group. So, Greg,
Okay.
we are live on Facebook group, Twitch. Uh, I do not have any user base on Twitch, but that is one of the platforms which is big on gaming. But slowly, Twitch is also moving towards education, talk shows. So, I see Twitch as a future platform for SaaS founders and SaaS enthusiasts like me, where we can explore Twitch live streaming.
So we are planning to run a new development to share your screen from the devices. So if you use your phones or tablets, you can share the screen as an external camera source,
Mhm.
uh, and you can share, for instance, your video game from your phones or from your tablets, and to put the live stream on Twitch, for instance.
Yeah, gaming has become big
More
in social
popular, yes.
media. I've been a player of Counter Strike and Dota,
Hmm.
and Dota has been building millions of fans every year, and the prize pool has been
Yeah.
increasing considerably well. And for business owners who run agencies, this is something, this is a niche that you guys can pick up using Rec and Go. You guys can go to multiple clients, start shooting. I mean, the use cases are endless. By the way, I look, RecNGo is has an I mean, I see an incredible journey for RecNGo in future as a hybrid platform altogether. While it definitely does streaming really well, it can be used in multiple use cases for me. Post this, I'm going to give a couple of options for users how they can start making some money out of Rec and Go with no time.
Yes, exactly.
Greg, your demo is done, or is there anything that you want to add within your demo?
Yes, my demo is done. I hope I showed you everything, guys, and you enjoyed the presentation. So that's what we do. This is the Rock and Go, actually. I hope we can help you to create a better content in an easy way, to save time and money, and to put more live streams on the largest platforms. I hope we can help with this case.
Perfect. Greg, we also have a giveaway for us. There have been about 10 to 15 users who have participated, submitted their email IDs.
Sure.
I'll try to quickly do a wheel of spin and we can pick up at least a couple of winners for the annual subscription. I'm going to keep the lifetime deal subscription uh, for another week. I'm planning to do some other activity for the giveaway for that. And probably I'll announce the giveaway post another week. So we have one lifetime deal subscription available for the users, and we have got total three annual subscriptions as well as a part of giveaway. But today we want to do only two annual subscription giveaway for our live audience. Just hang on for a few more minutes, Greg. Uh, in the meantime, if there are any questions coming in, I'll publish it across.
Okay.
Greg, few questions coming in. What's your team size, Greg? And are you funded company, or are you looking for any funding, or is it currently bootstrap? These are some of the questions coming in from our users.
Yeah, so right now the RecNGo team is 13 people, developers, content creators, marketing team, UX UI designer, testers, and sales team, as well, back office and front office, and right now we just planning to raise money in this year, so we are working on it to get in touch with the future investors, and we are planning to raise the Series A.
Wish you all the best, Greg, for that. I mean, you certainly have an impressive product. Um, I believe the more we speak about the product and use cases, users will understand how powerful the tool is. Coming from media background, it's for me it's much easier to understand comparatively, because the cost of putting a production team together itself is pretty expensive. You need a
Sure.
OB van as well. You need a big satellite to do the production if you are streaming live from different destinations. Everything has been simplified within a simple software and with couple of mobile devices, and that's how
Sure.
impressive your tool is. Uh, Probably for your team, you can simply go to larger media houses and start picking up a conversation with them for the enterprise solution. And I wish you all the best for that. And we'll definitely sell like hotcakes over there. The media houses will be like, this is wow.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, let me share the screen. I have about 11 participants right now. Let me quickly share the screen. Okay, is the screen visible?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me do the first spin. Greg, do you want to do the lifetime deal giveaway right now or annual giveaway? Let me know.
Give away lifetime deal.
Okay, perfect.
And also, I would like to add some comments. So, if you would like to learn more, oh, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Indrajit Singh. I think uh, streaming is choking my bandwidth. Greg, are you still with me?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Okay, let me do another round of spin for the annual subscription.
So, if you would like to learn more about the Rock languages, please feel free to join our group made with the RecNGo. You can learn more about our software and the lean.
All right, perfect. Greg, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on board today. It was lovely chatting up with you. Uh, and thanks for the insights from the live streaming world. You've been an absolute professional over there, and I think it's an incredible product that you have built in. And we wish you all the best from the LTD community. We'd love to have you on board once again. Once you have the desktop version, we'd love to interact once again and understand how the product has grown. And I will be leaving the links for the AppSumo deal as well as your face group for users to join in, and they can start interacting with your team and learn more about Rack and Go. And to all our viewers out there, uh, Greg and his team does weekly streaming about the product, where they talk about multiple use cases and very unique solutions where how people are using Rec and Go. So Greg and his team will keep giving you more insights on the product as well as use cases in the group. So don't forget to check out their group. Is there any link that you want to share, Greg? Let me quickly type it.
Actually, I think we just shared our group links here, but I will put it in the chat again. Just I hope you can see. So this is our private group made with the RecNGo. So we can share any thoughts here and discuss the topics, what you can do with the RecNGo, or how to use the RecNGo, or a community member has any idea, we can discuss here, and we are happy to help to each other to grow. Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right, I'll share the link post this live streaming. Thanks once again, Greg. Lovely chatting up with you. We'll connect soon once your product morphs into the desktop version. Would love to see a update on that as well. And
Absolutely.
that's about it at my end. Thank you guys for tuning in for this live episode on LtdSaasGuru. Thanks, Greg, again. See you.
Thank you. Keep in touch. Bye bye.